guys, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. If you are new here, thank you for coming to hang out. Tonight I'm filming my submission to the YouTube Nail Collab Challenge. This month's theme is beach, and I'm really excited for it because it was a word that I chose actually to be voted on, and it won. Yay! At least I can win that part of a challenge. But yeah, I am all about everything summer, and I had intended to do a few practice swatches of the idea I have in my head, but I wasn't able to do that because I spent the last 2 nights making my nails long again. Come here, baby. My daughter's here because she's going to bed. Give me a kiss. Good night, babe. I love you. Ugga mugga. Okay, you have good sleep, all right, baby?
Right, Mom.
Okay, bye, babe.
Bye, Dad.
I love you.
But can I say?
Okay, say one quick thing.
Hi, this is me, Ellie, and it's me. It's my first time interviewing to the camera.
You're so cute. Go to bed, you monster. I love you.
It's such a great day today. Making me mini brand.
What? Go to bed. I love you, baby. Good night. Go. I love you. Sorry. So I spent the last few nights doing, putting my polygels back on because I tried to live the shorty life and it wasn't for me. I love them on other people. They look classy. I love dark colors on short nails, but I don't feel like myself. So I put them back on. I didn't get to do my test swatches, so that means I am flying blind. I'm just gonna go about this in a way that I think will work, and I hope it works. It might be an epic failure, but we will have to see what happens. I intend to do like nude near my cuticles and then like kind of fading down to like aqua bluey green so it looks a little bit like water so that my nails look like a beach. Yeah, I don't exactly know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm just gonna dive in and start. So thank you guys for coming back. I'm gonna flip everything down and I will see you at the end when my nails are done. And I'm gonna do this hand, finally. Finally gonna do my non-dominant hand for a challenge. So I get to work with my right hand, yay. Okay, yeah, I'll see you guys soon, bye. Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna do probably most of this voiceover, only because I don't have a full idea of what I'm gonna do, so I can't really be explaining what I'm doing while I'm doing it if I don't have a real plan. I do know what I want to use to do this because I know which colors I want to incorporate. I'm gonna be using a Mani Mix color, Mani Mix. It is Sabrina. It's a gorgeous nude. There's not much more I can say about it. It's a great nude. I am also using Revel Nails Bliss. It's a light blue. I'm using Revel Nails Gallia, which is like a dark teal. I'm also using Electric, which is a dark teal, but a little bit lighter than Gallia, and it glows, so I love it. And then I might at some point incorporate a little bit of Sparkle & Co. Sea Gloss Opal because I am attempting to make part of my nails look like the sea. So if I can somehow work a little bit of this flaky, gorgeous dip in, then I'm going to. So that's my plan. That's all I got so far, guys. So I'm going to cut it off here for just a second. I'm gonna go and kind of like regroup. I need to like grab a drink and all that kind of stuff before I sit down and properly get into this. But I wanted to just at the very least explain what I'm using. And I'm using my like regular liquids lineup. I'm using Revel Nail Pro Base. I'm using Mani Mix Activator because it smells like cupcakes and I love it. And I'm just using Revel Finish Gel for my top coat. I kind of alternate between Revel Pro Base and Mani Mix liquids depending on what I'm doing. If I'm doing something that requires more dry time, I tend to use my Mani Mix. If it doesn't really matter, then I use my Pro Base because I have a ton of it, so that's why I use it. All right, I'm cutting this off. I'm gonna go grab a drink and then I will be back to start this and see how it goes. Hey guys, okay, so this is voiceover. What I did was just 2 regular dips of Sabrina on my nails. I didn't really think anybody wanted to watch that. I tried to go easy on the liquids near the tips of my nails because I knew that I was going to be using other colors and dips at the top to make the water. So after I did those 2 dips, I brushed off, I activated, and I don't know if I gave a decent shot, but Sabrina from Manny Mix is just beautiful. It's got the slightest shimmer in it. It's like a champagne colored shimmer in it. It's really, really nice. And like I said earlier, Manny Mix activator smells like cupcakes or some sort of baked good. It's delicious. And it lasts. Like I can smell it the next day when I use it. Oh, this is me remembering, yeah, that I forgot to put my bloody peel base on. The amount of times I've done this is stunning. So yeah, I just smoothed this out the best I could with my e-file and tried to take a bit more off the free edge of my nail because I didn't want it to be lumpy and bumpy at the top when I added more dip layers there than is going to be near my cuticle edge. So to do the water portion, I decided the easiest way to go about it was to do kind of like the same way you would do marbling. So I got a cupcake liner, flattened it out, grabbed the colors I wanted to incorporate into the water, and used a swatch stick to put a little bit in the cupcake liner to dip into. If I were to do this again, in hindsight now, I would probably try to find a deeper container. This is probably where one of those French manicure molds would come in really handy. I just don't have one. I don't do French manicures, so I've never had a purpose to buy one, but if I continue to do this kind of stuff, or at least attempt to do this kind of stuff, I'm probably gonna get myself one. I think having to push my finger down, like you'll see in a minute or two after I have this kind of arranged, is sort of what screwed me up, is what sort of messed up the design that I, excuse me, painstakingly drew in there with my dotting tool. So that is a base of Gallia, and then this is electric, which is a glow color. It's really awesome. I love electric. You know what, to be honest, I wish I could find an electric that doesn't glow, only because I have a 1.5-year-old that I put down for naps and stuff, and when he sees my glowing fingernails in the dark, it distracts him and wakes him back up. I love glow colors though. I love them. I wear them anyways. I sometimes just try to keep that hand tucked away. Yeah, so I just tried to trace through and make it look a little bit like water in the variations of blue in like seawater. Yeah, I think it actually looked pretty good, and then when I laid my finger flat into it, it screwed it all up. Like looking at it here close up, it looks watery and oceany to me. And then because this is a flat container, when I pressed my finger down, it didn't do what I wanted it to. Like if you're just doing a plain marble, you can kind of get away with it moving about and sort of dispersing around your finger. But because I wanted this to be a pretty accurate, I guess, transfer from what I just made in the cupcake liner to my fingernail, not the best choice. So yeah, that's what I got. So I am gonna just speed through the rest of my nails because I do them in exactly the same way. Yeah, so this is what I've got after the initial dip. I did go back in and do a second coat, second dip on the water, trying to fix a few things, adding a little bit more bliss. Okay, the voiceover portion is done, and now it's me from last night again. Okay guys, I'm gonna activate these. I'm going to do a little bit of buffing and stuff. I'm not gonna record all that, but I will be back in a few minutes to do top coat. Okay guys, so after I buffed a little bit, I wasn't totally thrilled with the transition from the nude sand to the water. So I've been using my drill to kind of like take away a little bit here and there of the blue that I've got and smooth things out, obviously. And I also, because I'm not entirely thrilled with the color of it, because I'm just not, and that's how it goes sometimes. I got my acrylic paint pens out, and I think I'm gonna add a little bit of like white highlighting. Maybe, you know what, I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna activate again because these are buffed smooth now. I'm gonna activate again, see how it looks once they're activated, because that's kind of the tell, right? Like you can kind of see how things are gonna be when they're shiny after you've activated, and yeah. So let's see how it goes after I activate. Okay. You know what? I think I might just leave them. I kind of like them now that they're activated. You can see the different tones of blue. Yeah, I am going to leave them. I'm going to top coat this. So I'm going to leave this for 2 minutes to do its activation thing, and then I'm going to come back for top coat. Okay guys, I'm ready for top coat. This didn't come out quite how I was planning, but that's how it goes sometimes. So I'm not gonna like pretend that I love this or pretend that this is exactly what I pictured in my head, because it absolutely is not. But it's what I've got. It's what I'm working with. So I'm going to deal with it. Am I gonna win this challenge? Not by a long shot. Do I care? Also not by a long shot. I have a ton of fun doing these things. I have a ton of fun with the other girls chatting about it. And that is what I'm doing it for. I'm not doing it to win anything, because there are no prizes. I don't care who wins. It's a lot of fun, and I tried something new this time, a technique I've never done before, mixing a bunch of colors, not just like a straight marble all over the whole fingernail, and it didn't work that well. But next time I try to do this, if I try to do this again, hopefully it goes better. And I've worked out some of the kinks from this time. Does it look anything like a beach? No. No, I really don't think it does, but that's okay. Am I still gonna wear these nails for probably a week? Also no, because I always want to try something different. So I'm gonna leave these on 2-3 days, get a decent picture, get everything ready for upload, and then I would say pop them off with my peel base, but we know how that went. So I will probably just file them off, which again isn't a big deal. I haven't been doing a lot of filing off, so I feel like I owe my e-file a little bit of my time, because I've just been popping everything off recently. Anyways, that is it, guys. That is how I quasi did beach nails. You know what? they're not that bad. They're not great. They're not that bad. All right, guys, I'm going to take some pictures tomorrow, probably. That's it, man. Okay, guys, that's it. I did them. They didn't turn out how I wanted, but I still think they're kind of cute. Ooh, I wonder if I can get it to glow. I wonder if my curing lamp will make them glow. Am I gonna shut my lights off to try? No. I can't reach them. Can I reach them? I can't reach them. But is it glowing? Okay, yeah, they do glow. I just shoved it under my desk where it's dark. It's kind of cool. I'll take some pictures of them glowing. Yeah, so again, lots of fun. It didn't go how I wanted to, but I learned a lot of things. I learned how to do this better next time when I decide I want to. So check out all the other girls down below. Everybody's been uploading the past week. I think I have the third day. I don't know. Anyways, I'm linking everybody below. Make sure you subscribe to them, to me. Make sure you're following on Instagram because that's where you get to vote. And thank you guys for coming back. Thank you for hanging in with this quasi-disaster of a manicure, but that's how it goes sometimes. I love you guys. Bye.